First at noon, the owner of the Miami Dolphins responding to his former head coach's lawsuit against the NFL and several teams, including the Dolphins. We're live on air and always streaming on CBS News Miami with the CBS News app. Good afternoon. I'm Maribel Rodriguez.
And I'm Kendis Gibson. Stephen Ross says the allegations made by Brian Flores are false and defamatory.
And he says he is ready to fully cooperate with the investigation into claims that he offered Flores money to lose games. CBS 4's Keith Jones is live at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens with more on Ross's response. Keith.
Yeah, Maribel, Kendis, it was kind of a curious time when the Dolphins released that statement. It was about midnight when they released Mr. Ross's statement, in which he said, as you mentioned, he says he's a man of honor, he's a man of integrity, and that these allegations, they're false, they're malicious, they're defamatory. He also saw reports that there could be an NFL investigation, which he says he will cooperate fully. Meanwhile, Flores' attorneys are moving forward.
He wasn't even given a genuine opportunity to succeed, and it resulted in him being terminated.
Flores' attorney, David Gottlieb, says his client's recent claim of discrimination in the NFL is nothing new. He's just the first to do something about it.
We think his termination is part of the systemic discrimination that goes on in the NFL. I mean, you see white coaches stick around with teams after having losing records.
Gottlieb contends Flores engaged in two sham interviews, the Giants and the Broncos, to fulfill the Rooney Rule. Again, nothing new, according to CBS Sports senior NFL reporter Jonathan Jones.
I think that there have been a number of coaches who have come out on the record and substantiated their own claims similar to Brian Flores.
The lawsuit also alleges Dolphins owner Stephen Ross offered Flores $100,000 to tank, which could become a huge problem.
Brian Flores says he has evidence of it. There are reports that he has witnesses who can corroborate that. If that actually took place, that is a massive, massive issue for the NFL, for the Miami Dolphins, for Stephen Ross.
Flores refused to tank and believes that's why he was fired, labeled as difficult, abrasive. Flores says he was made to look like an angry black man. Jones says Coach Flo isn't warm and fuzzy, but...
One person told me, when it comes to Brian Flores, do you want to win or do you want to hug? And so there's really no mistaking that he's the kind of guy, hey, when you're screwing up, he's going to get on you.
The Dolphins point to its diversity matrix to deny discrimination, identifying 11 minorities in football operations, including the front office. That doesn't fly for the Flores legal team.
The defense that because we have, some black people in some positions proves that we don't discriminate, that's really insufficient.
Another interesting tidbit from Jonathan Jones. There have only been 20 African-American head coaches in the NFL all time, and only 5 to 6 of those were ever given a second chance at a head coaching position again. Live at Hard Rock Stadium, Keith Jones, CBS 4 News.
The numbers do not lie right there. Keith, thank you. Stay with CBS 4, CBSMiami.com, and the CBS Miami app for continuing coverage. We've posted the full Brian Flores interview from CBS Mornings, as well as his entire lawsuit.